A microphone. A microphone. Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostra Thomas. I am the bombist. I'm actually a couple minutes early. Woke up this morning, got myself a gun. Woke up this morning. Tommy used to work on the docks. I was going to the grocery store this morning. I needed to get that out of the way. We got a 3-banger coming up. We got what is it? Memorial Day, Labor Day, Labor Day weekend coming up. Hope you all enjoy your three banger. So I had to wake up for a brief period. I've been sleeping on Bitcoin, sleeping on the market. I woke up, went to the grocery store. Man, going to the grocery store versus like Walmart and Costco, a little bit expensive. Ding 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 ding. Market's open. We're gonna take a look at that. Anyway, I had to go. I was able to get this package, because I'm back on the meat. I was able to get these grass-fed burgers at they were okay. They weren't great, but it was like $25 for 15 of them at Costco. I think they've been out of them. So I went and bought some ground beef today. Freaking organic, hormone-free, freaking Costco in the house. Hey-o, how you doing? Grass-fed. I don't know if it's grass-finished. This is a whole like scam from the meat industry. They'll feed them grass for like a day, and then switch them to corn so they can say it's grass-fed. And it's $10 a pound. What the hell, man? What the freaking hell? And I'm such a weirdo. YouTube doesn't put your stream up right away. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Casca. I watch. There's a YouTube streamer I watch almost every day religiously, and he has tens of thousands of subscribers. And it's hard it's just like refreshing and things like that. Like the refresh of the browser, or whether it's a TV. Hit that noti bell, 6:30 every morning. So I don't know what time of day it is for you right now, but pretty much like clockwork. Call 911 if it's not. 911's a joke in your town. Get up and get down. All right, I'm really freaking tired. I woke up, had trouble getting to sleep last night because I took a caffeine pill late. Stupid me. And woke up this morning, got myself a gun. Woke up at like 4 a.m., which is, a little bit early. So I'm like, stayed up, got a couple hours of work done. I wanted to do that because of a rust addiction. There might be a rust wipe today. Anyway, and I went to the grocery store. So I'm ready for a nap. Only got 5.5 hours sleep. It's 67 degrees. No traffic right now. The forecast for today, I don't even want to look. Oh, only 104? Oh, 108. Am I reading that right? 106. Only 106. Nope, I'm back on the rust pipe. 106 tomorrow, 106 today, 107 tomorrow, 105 Saturday, 106 Sunday, and 109 on Labor Day. Hallelujah freaking hallelujah. By next Thursday, it's back down to 97. Let's get that Puma season going. I don't want to hear how it's already chilly for you, Koska. This is what I got for you.
Oh, good.
It's already chilly for you. It's already Puma season.
I hope it was fucking good because it's useless now, isn't it?
The weather app says it's going to be 112 on Monday. Yuck. And then Saturday the 10th, September 10th, it looks like we're going into the 90s. Hopefully we stay out of triple digits after then. I'm sure we'll see some triple digits. Sunday the 11th, that would be opening day for the NFL season. It is. You got your blanket, even my cat. What kind of cat you got? You got a Puma? All right, let's pop on over to the desktop, see what's going on. The markets are down. Shocker. The big news, you guys won't think it's big news, but I'm telling you, a tabby. I don't, for whatever reason, tabby's the first thing that came to my mind. I don't know why. I said Puma, but I was thinking, I don't even remember what a tabby cat is. Is the extension that brightens your day with a new animal and what? Tabby cat. That just looks like a normal cat. It's extremely common. All right. They're popular house cats. All right, Bitcoin, crude oil, $87 a barrel. Come to Papa. Crude oil's down, the E-mini S&P's down 30 points. Gold continuing to get crushed, about to lose the $1,700. It's down $20 an ounce. Copper, who gives a shit? Natural gas up 14 cents. Please stop natural gas. What the actual F? The Nasdaq's down 122 points, and the big new silver continuing to get decimated. It's down like 7, 8, 9, 10 days in a row at $17.57 a troy ounce. Down 31 cents. That's a monster move. What the F is going on with silver? And the big news is bonds. Bonds continue to crash. Bonds were like 135, 136 yesterday. They are now 133. Why is this so important? Well, let me tell you there. Why is that so important, Tom? Well, Tom's going to tell you. Bonds go down, rates go up. So we got another rate hike coming up. Bonds continue to crash. Not good for the good kids. More rate hikes, shit like that. All right. Tesla, my Tesla. Down $3. Shopify down. Riot. Palantir down. I'm continuing to get destroyed. It could be ugly. It is a sea of red, boys and girls. I think this is going to be a quick one. That's about all I got. I'll see you tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. I'm somewhat serious and somewhat kidding. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin 19,960. It had been a little bit lower. We are still circling the drain of this support line. Hanging on by a thread. Hanging on by, that was a song I heard on the way. Retro in the house. How you doing, brother? That was Tommy used to work on the docks. That's the song that came on the radio on the way to the grocery store. We're halfway there. We're living on a prayer. Bitcoin's halfway there. It's definitely living on a prayer right now because that shit is just waiting to dump. What is Capo saying? Like he keeps saying we're getting a little scam pump. Funding rate tells it all. So do these nuts, Capo. These nuts tell it all. Capo's got something to say. BNB, no one gives a shit. You remember when the best bullish argument was BTC has never tested the previous all-time high? No, I don't remember that. Anyone remember that? I don't remember that as an argument. I barely even understand that argument. Do you remember when the best bullish argument was BTC has never tested the previous? Like, is that just ongoing? Or are we talking about the previous Bitcoin cycle? Like, if Bitcoin goes to an all-time high, are people trying to say the argument is it's got to test it again? Oh, I guess that is what he's saying. I guess that argument would mean there has to be a double top. Yeah. If someone's saying that, you call them an idiot. Koska remembers when BTC was supposed to hit 120.21. Well, I remember when Bitcoin was supposed to hit between 300,000 and Big Boy's prediction of like 600,000. He took that video down, I'm pretty sure, but his most bullish thesis, he went into great detail. He waxed on about how much he thought about it and blah blah blah. How Bitcoin was going to like 580,000, and his like some bank said it was going to 600,000, and this other fool said it was going to 300,000 something. And he's like, I just meet him in the middle, this and that, and then the mining China ban, mining exodus, this and that. Everyone adjusted to 100K. When everyone was talking 3 to 600K, my thesis was like 120 to 170. I was more like 120. Here's the deal, though. I'm just as much as a dumbass as anyone else out there. If you listen to YouTubers, you're an idiot. If you take financial advice from a YouTuber, you're an idiot. If anyone's been watching Tasty Trade lately, because of my recommendations, you're going to see the difference between some millennial that's been trading a bull market for the last 10 years and someone that like Stockmo. Stockmo is such a, I like Stockmo, but come on, dude. Stockmo is no, are you kidding me? If you take stock advice from Stockmo, you're an idiot. You're a freaking idiot. If you take advice from me, if you buy something because first of all, I'm not going to tell you to buy something. I'm just going to tell you what I'm buying, and I'll flat out tell you I can be wrong. I have plans. I stick to it. I have good money management. I stick to it. I have great mechanics. I stick to it. All those things add up to, you got a really good, you got a better than 50% chance. I bought Harmony One. Oh, here we go. Dogpile on Tom. You know what? We were living high off the hog on Harmony One for a long time. If you bought Harmony One because of me, you're an idiot. If you buy something because first of all, I never said to buy Harmony One. I said I liked Harmony One. And I know you're joking, but if you buy anything because of me, you're making a mistake. If you buy something because I buy it, you're not really an idiot. Like there's nothing wrong with that being part. I'm kind of backtracking a little. You're an idiot, but you're not. Like if you're using me as part of your due diligence, if I say things that you like and you agree with, you're not buying it just because of me. Or if there are people out there that buy it just because I say to buy it, or buy it just because Invest Answers or Jeremy Lefebvre or Mike Kevin, Meet Kevin. Yeah, dude, like you're lazy. And now I will say I'm better than all those people. I've been in the game longer. I understand the game longer. I do think I watch real people. Tasty Trade, so tasty in the morning. Throw the coffee down your throat hole. It's hot. Oh no. But I tell you my thesis ad nauseum. I bought Luna because of Nostradamus. You're starting to make me feel bad, Costco. Luna, we all got suckered by Luna. Did you buy Cardano because of me? Did you buy Ethereum because of me? Did you buy Bitcoin? You're just gonna give me all the losers? None of the winners? Did you buy that rug pull Holy Grail because of me and sell because of me? Just those three. Yeah, Retrobot, DFK, Tank, and FIBA because of me. I got rugged in all those. Why do you guys still listen to me if all I do is rug you? DeFira, you know what? I was watching Crime Crypto's video on DeFira. I'm obviously not doing anything because one, I hate Chronos. I'm not gonna lie, the whole strategy game seems interesting to me, and that might have bigger legs in a DeFi environment because you don't really need like these crazy graphics for a strategy game. Like if you've ever played Risk is a really fun strategy game. You can even just play that online. It's not like it takes crazy graphics, but I'm not getting Like, if you're listening, like, come back, and I've been saying over and over and over and over, I'm not buying DeFi games. Um, I'm not doing DeFi in general. I'm not buying shit coins right now. I'm not buying these shit Doras and these Findoras and freaking Claytons. I'm not buying any of this shit right now. A lot of you guys, I'm not saying you two specifically, but I know a lot of people are degening into this. I hope you make money. I have learned, I rug pulled myself. I rug pulled myself on Luna. I rug pulled myself on Harmony One. Was a great ecosystem, a great community. They effed up hard. Who could have saw that coming? That was a learning lesson. Who was sitting around thinking, oh, Harmony One bridge could get hacked and they get wiped out because of it? One bro said it in Twitter, but everyone ignored it. Harmony One is blessed. We all had blinders on. You had blinders on. I had blinders on. There were times I started to get negative on Harmony One, and people would crawl up my ass in the chat. So you guys are just as much to blame as I am. When I tried to get negative on Harmony One, I would do it every now and then, but you guys would crawl up my ass, and I'd be like, "Oh shit, man, don't want to piss people off." So that's why I'm telling you, I think gamify shit. I think I could be wrong, right? I was wrong about Luna. I was 100% wrong about Luna. 1,000,000%. Me and like a ton of other people, right? Including probably you two in the chat, Casca, and we could have seen bridge hack. Yeah, like coulda, shoulda, woulda. I mean, we could have, but did I didn't understand or realize that a bridge hack would wipe out. Like, I learned a lot from that experience. I didn't realize that the bridge had a vault that held all the money that collateralized the synthetic asset. Like, that was a learning experience. I'll be the first to tell you, I don't know everything about crypto. Do you? I know a lot more than most people on YouTube claiming to be experts, but I don't know everything. I learn stuff all the time. Markets are very unforgiving. Crypto, 10 times that. It's easy to mistake when you're trading, buying, selling, etc. That's why I'm going back to old school. I don't do penny stocks. I'm not doing penny. Well, I'm going to call them penny cryptos now. Most penny cryptos are pump and dumps. Every like shit crypto out there is just a pump and dump. It rolls around alt seasons, money flows into it. You FOMO into it, just like Cadena. Now let me bring up Cadena again. Everyone was FOMOing into Cadena when Cadena was going to like 20, 25, 30 bucks. All the YouTubers. I wasn't interested. I'm not like that. We got to continue and think about the mistakes people made, continue to talk about it so we don't make mistakes. Mistakes I made was investing in a smaller coin like Harmony One. There was a lot of good reasons to invest in Harmony One, but there was some red flags, and we turned a deaf eye. Is that how that we turned a deaf? Isn't it? We turned a deaf ear. We turned a deaf eye. We turned a blind eye. Is that even an expression? We turned a deaf eye. And again, I blame some of you because I did. There were times I'm like, man, this Harmony One shit. And then you guys would call it. I would like look at other coins, and Kurt would come in. Is this on Harmony, Tom? I mean, he's joking, but not joking. You know what I mean? So going forward, I'm going to tell you how I truly feel. If I hurt your feelings, too bad. And I could be wrong. I think I'm mildly interested in Clayton. I'm interested enough in Clayton to keep it on my radar. But I'm not interested in investing in anything GameFi right now. I'm really not interested in investing in anything Metaverse. I still think Metaverse will be big. I just don't know who the winners are going to be. So I'm not going to go out there and gamble on penny stocks and just It's penny cryptos, right? You might get your little pumps or whatever, but I don't need these 10x's, 20x's, and 100x's overnight like Alex Pecker. He's in my pocket. It ain't gonna wait. Tom's biggest Luna Classic chill baggins in the house. Retro, are you saying metaverse ain't gonna be big? Retro, are you trying to tell me the metaverse ain't gonna be big? The metaverse is gonna be freaking huge. No, the metaverse is gonna be freaking huge. Guaranteed. I don't know how huge it's gonna get to in my lifetime. It's a buzzword. All right. How many people play World of Warcraft? Huge. Paris Hilton, huge. Your face is a buzzword. All right. How many people play Fortnite? Fortnite active users. 100 million? With 350 million registered players. I've played a little bit of Fortnite. I used to play a lot of these are all metaverses. They are metaverses though. GTA Online is huge. It's a metaverse, right? It's all. Do you really, bro? They're metaverses. Like, you know what? Metaverse is just online, like hanging out. I somewhat agree with you that metaverse is a buzzword. Russ is a very toxic. People want to murder you, metaverse. Rust is a metaverse where you walk out the door and you get a double barrel shotgun right to the dome. Who came up with the name metaverse? I don't know. Good question. So you're saying they're not metaverses because they got company walls? What the F is snow crash? Bro, metaverse is gonna be huge. Huge. No, there's no doubt in my mind. Metaverse. I just don't know who the winners are gonna be. I have a feeling that Meta themselves will probably be a big player. Who knows though? I mean, they can continue to get regulated. Neil Stevenson came up with that term. Retro trying to act like he's smart, but he just Googled it. Metaverse. Who came up with metaverse? Metallic has a Metallic has the Big Dipper in his pants. Neil, you couldn't even spell his name right, so you couldn't even Google it. So that tells me you didn't even Google it. Good for you, Retro. Coming with some knowledge this morning. When did he come in 19? Oh, Snow Crash, 1992. Like, if you've already done this, oh, here it has it. His name correct. Well, how Retro spelled it. Blah 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 blah. Snow Crash is a science fiction novel written by Neil Stevenson. It covers history and have you read this? What's that show on Hulu that I like? It's something snow. 80s cocaine show, crack show. Crack show on Hulu. Snowfall. Excuse me, if you haven't seen this, it's okay. Have you guys watched Top Gun 2 yet? Freaking amazing. All right. The metaverse is going to be huge, boys and girls. Freaking huge. Like Vitalik Buterin's penis. BVS Finance. Once upon a time, you read publishers down there. Soon we'll have Goldman Sachs, BlackRock, FTX presents. It literally talks about 70% of what crypto bros try to peddle. The book? What are you talking about? Snow Crash? There's a metaverse in there. The metaverse is bigger, I would imagine. I guess if you read the book, are you saying you read? I don't know. I haven't read the book. It talks about all that shit is in Rust. It's in Fortnite. It's in WoW. It's in GTA. It's all in there. If you don't think gaming, okay, first of all, so you're saying if it's a game, it's not a metaverse. If it's an online blockchain game, is DFK a metaverse? Are they becoming metaverses? Like, what is it? What is it require? Does it require you to have land? Does it require you to have a building? What is it? What is the requirements of a metaverse? What are the requirements of a metaverse? Like one, two, three. You need the blockchain, the land, the NFT, the open market. So DFK is a metaverse. Is that it? It's not a metaverse unless it's on the blockchain. They have an open market, don't they? I mean, you can't have NFT without, like World of Warcraft. Do you have houses and shit? I know in Star Wars Online you can get your own little casas. So, by the strict definition of Neil Stevenson, like this is tomato. By the strict definition of Neil Stevenson, games not on the blockchain aren't metaverses. I disagree, right? Just because Neil Stevenson wrote a book and created this term metaverse, it doesn't mean that he's the god, he's the end all be all. I'm saying okay, look, maybe by that strict definition, World of Warcraft and all this Fortnite shit isn't but it is. It is people coming together in a digital world, hanging out and doing shit together. That's a metaverse to me. I don't need it to be blockchain. I don't need there to be NFTs to call it. This is the Tom definition, and I'm the law, bitch. Now, when I say the metaverse will be huge in the future, I'm not referring to old school metaverses like World of Warcraft. I am saying I agree with this more stricter definition. I am saying metaverses will be huge in the future. There will be open commerce. There will be blockchain. There will be NFTs. And let's see, blockchain, land. I don't know. Like, there'll be land. You don't necessarily have to own it. There'll be NFTs. You don't necessarily have to own any. You just might be pouring the metaverse. But there's going to be a lot of augmented and virtual reality. There could be. Think of this. I foresee like this. This is such a like mind-bending concept that I'm inventing on the fly, and this is why you billionaires out there need to get me on the phone, because I just have multi-trillion-dollar money-making ideas just come into my head on a whim. Can you imagine walking down the street, cruising down the street in my 6'4", walking down the street, you got VR AR glasses on that tell you everything about like what you're seeing in the real world, and you can kind of like blend it into a virtual, like a metaverse type shit. I don't know, man. Like I'm thinking of some crazy ideas, but I think AR could be bigger than VR potentially. Like I think the concepts of AR could be amazing. Walking down the street in my 6'4", walking down the street in my Adidas, walking down the street with AR glasses on, you can record, you can get all kinds of data. Like a car is driving by, you could have your glasses tell you like that shit's going 35 miles an hour. You got 3 seconds. I don't know, all kinds of weird shit you could turn on and off. You could talk to, you can call your friends up, video chat with them, and you could see the real world. And kind of like you can with Oculus right now, you can put them on and see like this hybrid. All right, enough of that, I guess. Chill Baggins, are you in Kronos? Are you in this Defira? I'm done. I'm done with all these garbage. I am a little bit interested in their Forex strategy, but it's interesting, but I don't know that I really want to play it. Kronos is very slow. Kronos fees are high. It fails a lot. Is Kronos a BNB clone? I know we've covered this before. I was playing Star Wars Oculus. Did you ever play Star Wars Online? I used to love that game. A little bit of Hutball. Man, I love some Hutball. Let's see what the MVRV is doing. Are we below 1? We're not below 1. That we would be on our way back down. Let's Masario. DeFi Masario. Kronos. Shitnos. No-nos. Not gonna buy nos. Metrics. Reported market cap 3 billion. Supply. Market. Does this not have interest? All metrics. Is there no inflation? Overview, profile, a total. Who is this a clone of? Kronos crypto. Tindermint. So this is a clone of Atom, right? Or not like a fork of Atom or something. Why is it so bad? Atom works great. Kronos is terrible. Where's Farnswoggle P Horsetooth? We need Farnswoggle P Horsetooth. Let's see what's going on crypto Twitter, I guess. This was cute. A bird telling a hedgehog to hurry across the road. Yeah, I do remember we were getting Kronos. Yeah, still locked up. Mimisa? What the F is Mimisa? Is Mimisa the... This is how much I don't pay attention. If it wasn't for Crime Crypto... I think he's going to do some yield farming over there. I think if you yield farm over there, you're going to get your face melted off. Mimosa? No. Mimasia? Yeah, it'd been a while for me too, but I was like, fuck it. I was watching a, a base build video and then his video show, and I'm like, let's see what's going on with shit Pyra. Game. Oh, that's the name of the capital city. I remember being jealous. Yeah. Is this? Shut up. How does this? Like, does this? If I switch, I do applaud. I do applaud Defira for staying on Harmony One. I don't know if this is the right account. Sir Cheeseburger the Great, long time no see. How you doing, brother? Sir Cheeseburger the Great in the mother. Ow. So you just do go over here. I will give them credit. Their graphics are really good too. What's the name of their shitty Mimas? Mimas? Is it Mimas Finance? It is a stupid, stupid, stupid name. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Connect. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Imported. This is the account. Oh, wait. I have 111 Crow? What the F? Where did, oh, I have to look at the dashboard. I was going to say. Yeah, see, look at this. This loading, it's really shitty on Harmony. It's always like this on Harmony 1 and on now Kronos is even worse. I have no idea how much a Gen Zero is worth. That's a great question. I was wondering that last night. They're going to have a mint on Kronos too. Rug pull, money grab. Money freaking grab. Look at this garbage. It won't even load. Like, it would be bad on Harmony 1. Harmony 1 is good times. It's worse. It's freaking worse than Harmony 1. Don't tell me I got to change 37 different RPCs. Yeah, I really don't know if it's the dev's fault, Kronos' fault. I do know I would run into this a lot on Harmony 1, but I think it was mostly RPC related. Can you imagine, like, Kronos? Kronos is already shit. What happens if, like, a game pops off over there? It's going to crumble. As far as I know, Kronos doesn't do any real development. What do they do? Do they wait for Atom and then they hard fork it? Give me some devs from Kronos on the line. And finally, look at this. Finally, 3 minutes later, it shows up. I got 463 R Mimas and 115 Mimas. So I have like $20 of this. Metaverse. Can we check the rugs on Clayton? Sure. Bitcoin, 19,900. Circling that 20K drain. Ethereum, 1556. Cardano, 45 cents. Solana, $31. Circle that drain and dump, baby, so I can scoopy some Solana. Harmony 1 about to fall below 2 cents. Atom, strong like bull, over $12, man. Atom just keeps taking that blue pill. Near, who gives a shit? AVAX. The AVAX is down quite a bit from its recent highs. $18, $19. Osmosis holding strong green today. Matic holding a little bit green. Quant not going to buy this, down about $5 plus from the last couple of days. Sandbox well below $1. Apecoin below 469. Link, who gives a shit? CTX, who gives a shit? Rose, every rose has a thorn. 0.061. I'm now down a little bit on that. Shit Dora, Findora. 0.006, about to lose the 0.006 handle. All those Harmony One Ponzi scam artists got you to degen into that. How's that working out for you? Cadena, Cadena looking juicy again at $1.56. I might buy some Cadena if it dips below $1. That's my. I'm interested in buying some of that. Jason wants some 20-cent ADA. I would buy the shit out of 8 at 20 cents, but I'm gonna be buying if 8 is 20 cents, hopefully I'm buying Solana at like $15 instead. I want to get some of that diversity. Hey, those guys bought an NBA stadium. Kronos, yeah. It was interesting today on So Tasty in the morning. Our Lord and Savior Tom Sosnoff said he thinks FTX is gonna fail. His big thing is, and I agree with them, crypto firms aren't regulated enough, and they basically bend over their customer, meaning they charge an ass ton in trading fees. And it's ridiculous, man. You might buy like $20,000 of Ethereum, and it could cost you like $300 to $500 in trading fees. Man, I could buy $20,000 in stock and it cost me like $5. So, and then he's talking about how when it's regulated, real liquidity providers are going to come in and they're going to change that game. So it's going to be interesting to see how these crypto firms last because of things like that. And he was also talking about how FTX had so much money because they basically ripped off all their customers. Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? Four-legged goat. Oh no. Because they ripped off all their customers. They had a ton of money and, they were able to do all these crazy things like bailouts. And I guess FTX is saying, yeah, we bailed out Voyager. We're never going to see that freaking money again. But they had billions to throw around. So anyway, this is interesting. All right. What were we going to do? We were going to check out Clayton. Oh my goodness. 22 cents. Yeah. Was this the Harmony One news right here? Did anyone FOMO into this bitch at 32 cents? I think Jason did. Chillbaggins, did you FOMO into that shit at 30 cents? DeFi Llama, D chains. Ethereum, TVL, 34 billion. Oh my goodness, what a fall from the heavens. Mixin, what the hell's Mixin? Clayton's number 13. Holy shit. It's above Near. It's above Osmosis. It's above Algorand. It's above Chad Knight's Aurora. It's above Elron Shit Gold. It's above Cardano. It's above Moon River. It's above Moonbeam. It's light years above Shit Harmony 1. Shit Harmony 1. Every rose. It's above Rose. It's above Theta. It's above Terra. Remember when Terra used to be? Remember when Luna? We haven't talked about Luna in a freaking long time. Remember when we all used to love Luna? You guys got me hyped and everyone in this chat got me hyped on Luna. And I put a big bag of money on Luna because everyone in this chat. I know we haven't talked about it in a while. Stellar, Songbird. Hedera, remember someone recently tried to get us to Como into Hedera. Milcomida. Cardano, layer 2. Cadena. Oh my goodness. Like, what's going on at Cadena? Zilliqa is another one people try and bring up every now and then. Where's like VeChain? VeChain, are you kidding me? This is another one people try and bring up. Oh, VeChain's got utility, blah, 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 is right. Wax, putting them on wax. Look at Fendora. Oh, that's cute. Fendora has 1 million TVL and DFK's on there. Is that correct? Wait, DFK is on Clayton, right? What's on Fendora is just the shit chain. All the Ponzi scam artists at Harmony One are trying to get us to buy. All right, Cody. Let's see what's going on Clayton. Is this only high because DFK is on there now? DFK doesn't even show up on the list. Clay swap. I guess you can do some yield farming on there and coconut. Clap. There's a lending platform called Clap. Get an STD and borrow some money. Echo. I thought it was out finance for a second, but nope. I don't see anything on here interesting at all. Dex. I thought this was supposed to be some kind of game chain. When we looked at this, wasn't this supposed to be specialized in the gaming? It's Dex, lending, staking. What is CDP? Cisco Discovery Protocol is what I know CDP as. Lending, Dex, staking, Dex, lending, yield, lending, cross synapse bridge, just waiting to be exploited over on Clayton. Yield aggregator, reserve, Dex, reserve, yield. Is it? I thought its big thing was it was like a gaming network. Isn't that what we saw when we went to the webpage the other day? Yeah, look at this. They got the metaverse right on the front page. Is an open source public blockchain for all who wish to build, work, or play in the metaverse. The next phase of Clayton will deliver the performance, decentralization, scalability, and interoperability needed to drive the trust layer of the metaverse. Bunch of hype, buzzwords, as Retro would say, and I agree. And it just what was it? There was if you guys guys and gals ever watched Silicon Valley, and if you haven't watched it, you're an idiot because it's a great show. But I don't know, it was like season 1 or 2, and they're like, so Pied Piper, the fool has this algorithm that could super compress like audio. And they go to the tech crunch. And the tech crunch is a real thing, and where everyone goes and tries to get funding and shit. Everyone's up there saying the same buzzwords over and over. This is a this, and that, using the same. This is all crypto is. A bunch of copycat projects this is a cool looking website. I'll give them that. But there's nothing going on in Clayton that tells me that they can do any of this. Any of this. We barely even looked at it. And this looks kind of like a cookie cutter website. They got some good graphics. Let's build the metaverse together. Clayton version 2.0. Are these entertainment? We're bringing the world's favorite games and artists to the A3. What is that, Retro? Crypto golf. Does Ninu Kuni A3 mean it? Does any of this mean any of this to you? Who are the developers? Clayton Developer Hub. Well, That isn't. They don't have anything about their actual blockchain on here so far. Roadmap. Let's see. Scaling up through service. Clayton uses a hub and spoke model as a scaling solution to maintain performance as our. So if they use a hub and spoke model, what happens when the hub goes down? Building support. So far, I don't know about this whole hub and spoke. I don't know how well that works as a scale. Like a hub and spoke requires like a very powerful hub that non HA resilient, powerful. Hubs used as our scaling to maintain performance. I mean, is this any different than subnets? Are subnets hub and spoke? Like what does the validation, does the DFK chain all validated with their validators? I'm assuming, right? So is this more like a side layer 2 side chain? And is there some kind of roll up process that's needed? How do the layer 2 side chains get trued up, right? So with Ethereum, ZK rollups and rollups, everything happens, but then the security happens on the other chain and in different methods. All right. Sizing up our interoperable network with more service chains and supportive infrastructure. And is this all been proof of concept? Is this all theory, right? How is this? This is one of the things I love about Cardano. They peer review the shit out of it and then implement it, right? Is this just all theory? Any kind of proof of concepts? How do we know that this scaling up through hub and spoke is going to amount to anything? To me, I don't know. I've already got red flags thinking that's not a great scaling solution, but I'm by no means an expert that can. I have a lot of familiarity with hub and spoke, and I have a lot of familiarity with blockchain. I don't have a familiarity with putting the two together. I'm just trying to process it. And my gut instinct tells me it's a horrible way to do it. TPS improvement acts as a performance multiplier in a hub and spoke architecture. That's why we will be simultaneously working on the optimization of our consensus mechanism to boost the TPS of our chain. TPS improvements act as a performance multiplier in a hub. That doesn't even make any sense. So in a hub and spoke, what is this even saying? Someone from Clayton, get on and explain this to me. Transaction per second improvements act as a performance multiplier. That makes absolutely no sense. Okay, wait. Now I get it. As they make TPS improvements, that gets multiplied because it's hub and spoke. I don't know why that's true. I would love to hear why that's true. That's why we'll be simultaneously working on optimization of our consensus to boost the TPS of our chains. That's the roadmap. That's the entire roadmap. Wait, development support? No. So there's no dates on this when they want to get any of this done. What are their TPSs now? I want to know about this blockchain. Is it built from the ground up? Who's on the team? What is their experience? Right? I'm not seeing any of this. Their developers is just a page to get you to develop. Tech roadmap, technology overview. An overview of Clayton. Why build on Clayton? A bunch of buzzwords. Exponential scalability. A private sidechain that guarantees all the benefits of Clayton. A bunch of promises. Perfect promise, promise, promise. 1 second. That's how long it takes for transactions to be finalized. So 1 second, they're claiming 1 second finality. I forget, I think Sui and Aptos, they're claiming like instant finality. Secure maximum usability for our DApps with Clayton's high-speed performance. Bolstered by 4,000 real-world TPS, not theoretical max. So I will give them credit for saying what their real-world TPS is. It is pretty low at 4K, but they're not blowing smoke up your ass with lying about what is in the TPS, and even Invest Answer still won't shut up. Oh, Solana didn't melt down to 400K TPS. All right, bro. Continue to sip that Kool-Aid. Ethereum equivalent. Clayton runs on the EVM. Clayton supports a smooth compatibility with Ethereum with equivalent interfacing. So that means bridges, right? This means this requires a bridge. Is a bridge going to be the big, dirty, ugly word in the future? Is Harmony One correct in there needing to be trustless Ethereum bridges? There's trade-offs to everything. I got to assume there's cons with trustless bridges. Is it all based on vaults? So only if a vault gets hacked, does it still dilute the pool? I don't know. So that's why I'm like, really, I don't know. I'm still trying to digest how I feel about EVM compatible. I think EVM compatible is eventually going to come the way of the dinosaur. Why be on it? There might be some, but why be on an EVM? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Well, there's not going to be a lot. I can't imagine there's going to be a lot of EVM compatible sidechains. There'll probably be some, right? And there might be some EVM compatible sidechains like on Cardano, on Atom, and shit like that, just to have, and Polkadot, just to have somewhat of that interoperability. But I think all roads are going to lead to you're going to be on Cardano because of this, and that. You're going to be on Ethereum because this, and that, right? And I don't like, there's going to be huge winners. And I don't know if people are going to just want to continue to have this headache of being on something like Clayton, right? The only reason games aren't being built like this on Ethereum is because gas fees are too high and the transaction speeds are too slow. But what happens when that's no longer the case, right? What happens if, just like Cardano, Ethereum has the best developers, right? They're a much more secure network. You don't have rug pulls like you do on all these other side chains. Some of the Ethereum itself is not a rug pull, where a lot of these side chains like Luna was a rug pull, right? Eventually, like we're just playing around on these different sandboxes until the real winners emerge. And this is just live on the air, me processing this as we go through it and reaffirming my current crypto strategy of only buying Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, Matic, maybe a little bit of Cadena, right? Those are the only things. I'm not buying more Cardano and Ethereum and Bitcoin right now because I've already got a big bag. But those, if I didn't have any crypto and I knew everything I knew now, those are the first 3 coins I would buy. Not financial advice. Don't buy it just because I like it. I could be wrong. I say all the time I'm wrong. You remind me I was wrong. I was wrong about Luna. I was wrong about Harmony One. All you bitches were wrong about Harmony One, and most of you bitches were wrong about Luna too. A lot of Clayton got a much greater chance of failing than it does succeeding. If you don't understand that, you're gonna get wrecked in crypto because you're not trading, you're not buying, you're not using your noggin. If you wanna throw some money at a high risk, high reward, do it with your smaller sizes. Know your size, watch your size. Throwing money at something like this, sure, it might get a pump. It might do really good, but are you going to sell on the pump? Or are you going to do like we did the last time around? Like, Clayton's going to $1. Remember when Harmony One was going to $1? Clayton's going to $1. Next thing you know, Clayton has a bridge hack, or Clayton has some problem, or Clayton just rug pulls, and it's not. So you didn't sell. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? That's why it's a lot easier to invest in something like Ethereum, Cardano, Atom, Matic, or the chance it has. I mean, as you go down the list, it has less of a chance of succeeding, but it has a much greater chance than something like Clayton, something like Shitdora, right? All these other, you're just, that is pure degen. Take profits off the table this time. Do I think you could get in Clayton and make money? Yes, but take profits off the table. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. And when to take profits? That causes just as many sleepless nights as when your ass is getting handed to you. Gonna get some BTC. I've only heard buzzwords and no games. Yeah, I don't think they have any games yet. Remember that? Remember the shot? The OC and main character came from the ghetto streets. I never watched the OC. Was that a good show? F golf. Yeah, I don't know. So, oh wait. The end-to-end developer scaling solutions buzzword, SDKs, okay. Smart contract libraries, oracles, bridges, and so garbage. The only reason DFK went on here, and I don't know this for a fact, I'm just assuming now, is because Clayton said, here's some money. Come over here. Help us build this network. That's the only thing that makes sense right now. Clayton Docs. Clayton 2.0. In 2019, Kakao, one of South Korea's leading software, created the Clayton blockchain with the intention of staying true to its mission of making a better world through people and technology. Yan, as an EVM layer 1, blah, blah, blah. Buzzwords, Web3 to the end, buzzwords. We are the trust layer of the metaverse. We are the trust layer of the metaverse. All I see. We are the trust layer of the metaverse. Let's see what they got. Trust, Dex, stupid ass name, Coconut Swap, Dex, Clap, stupid ass name, Lending. Where's a game? Pangea? Is Pangea a game? Chronos, DAO. I don't see anything over here that screams. How they have 339 million is beyond me. What is this Clayton swap? That's 200 million of it. Let's see what we got. It's probably going to want me to connect to the Clayton network. The Clayton synchronization is working normally. Like, I would want to use this chain to see what it's like, but it doesn't matter. Harmony 1 was great until DFK blew up, and then Harmony 1 blew up. What can this network really do? Look at this interface. Why is there 200 million on this? This doesn't even... All right, enough of that. One-stop chain for metaverse builders. It's just the same buzzwords over and over. Immediate finality, less than 1 second. Seamless operability with other blockchains, including Clayton Layer 2 chains. Seamless interoperability with other blockchains. How is that handled? Game guilds, investment DAOs, community launchpads, alliance management. This is... All right, so this is their hub and spoke, I guess. They have a Clayton mainnet on the hub and different chains as spokes. Does that mean is that similar to like a subnet on AVAX? Are all these hubs really just side chains that have their own validators, right? Pros and cons there. You have to have how is the RPC network? Can the RPC network handle all of that simultaneously? Does it require different RPC networks? What about the nodes, the centralization? I mean, side chains like this means it's a lot harder to keep it decentralized. That's how you destroyed. Oh, that's not how I destroyed my last PC. My hard drive died. Oh my goodness. He doesn't. He doesn't understand my reply. Um, open. All right. Boring Clayton overview. Like, why Clayton? Uh, mainnet can handle at least 4,000 TPS. That's not getting me out of bed. Main chain should guarantee immediate transactions with 1 second block time. Consensus mechanism. What's your consensus mechanism? There's blah, blah, blah. Clayton mainnet Cypress. All right. Low cost. End users will not be burdened. How does this change though as transactions go up? Harmony One was cheap AF. I mean, it still was, but gas fees started going up. Would the gas fees in Harmony One been like Ethereum if it had the same network effect? Development tools will run on Ethereum, EVM and API, according blah blah blah. Open source. It's open source. That's good. Enhance user ability to transfer user transaction fees to the application. A full suite of protocol level commun. Did they just copy and paste this from someone else? Scaling solution, service chains. Service chains in Clayton are auxiliary blockchains independent from the Clayton main chain, tailored for individual dApps requiring special node configurations, customized security levels, or exceptionally high throughput that make deploying the dApp on the main chain inconvenient or economically infeasible. Does that mean like the chains are tuned differently? And is that like who's handling that dev? I mean, that sounds like more money, more problems, meaning more complexity, more problems. Clayton service chains may be used for various service specific goals and can connect to the main chain for multiple reasons. Data anchoring, blah, interchain, blah. Service chains connect to the Clayton main chain are collectively called service chain networks. Note that the method of connection between the service chain and the main chain may change in Clayton's future iterations. Public blockchain, Clayton, consortium blockchain, private blockchain. Figure 1 shows a network topology of service chains being used to meet various business needs, connected with Clayton main chain to expand to the Clayton network. Figure 1 shows a network topology of service chains being used to meet various business needs, like a public, a private, consortium. All right. Figure 2 shows an example of a service chain consensus node connected directly to the Clayton mainnet chain using main sub bridge model and using the service chain features. All right, so endpoint core cell main bridge shows an example of the service chain consensus node connected directly with Clayton's main chain and sub. So does this mean the node handles both chains? Like, isn't that kind of a bottleneck in a way? Again, trade-offs to everything. Service chains, data. All right, whatever. Let's see if DApp developers. Nothing about Clayton Hardfork. Yep. Nothing about who these people are. Just some guy in Korea. Nothing about their team whatsoever. I'm not investing in anything. I mean, I wasn't investing in this anyway, but I sure as hell am not going to invest in it unless I know who the team is. and more about the tech. And that's one of the beautiful things about Cardano. Freaking crushes it over any other blockchain out there. They go into great detail about the technology they're building, the technology they're testing, and the technology and their roadmap, and how the developers are attacking it, how they're cultivating developers, etc., etc., etc. There is a cornucopia on Cardano, a metaverse on and a cornucopia of information about team members, about all the tech, all the CIP proposals, on and on and on to the break of dawn. Right? I don't understand how anyone could not think Cardano is one of the greatest blockchains out there. There. If you want to know something about Cardano, you can get the information. In You might not be able to understand it because a lot of their white papers are a little difficult. All right, Kaikas is a browser extension wallet, a Clayton wallet. That looks kind of ugly. Clayton Scope is a block explorer. Truffle. Covalent API. Covalent provides a unified API to bring full transfer across all. Okay. Can I team? All right. Doesn't seem like you find anything. Was that enough of a deep dive? Anything else you want to cover? Lots of promises. Let's see what Masario says about Clayton. Clayton is a layer 1 piece of shit blockchain network with smart contracts that is utilizing. Oh, that's proof of stake. My bad. It's a hybrid model with mixture of public and private blockchain, merging between legacy institutions and crypto. Was Clayton the one mentioned with like Meta or anything like that? I feel like something like that could have been that thing. Permission proof of stack. STAK. Stack. Where are they for? All right. All-time high date. All-time high of $4.24. Was that back in April? What that was this? Like, what was going on then? Metrics. Reported market cap 687 million. Market data. Do they have staking and inflation? Supply. Profile. They don't. Created by Ground X, which is the blockchain division of one of South Korea's largest conglomerates, the Kakao Group. Kakao! Where version 2 still focuses on this, but now being added is the meta. Oh, okay. So their version is described as being highly optimized BFT, Byzantine fault tolerance, is I think what that stands for, based public blockchain that aims to meet enterprise grade reliability. All right, so when they came out, cash grab to be a highly optimized BFT based public blockchain. Fast forward to this was in 2018. 2021, the metaverse became a buzzword, and they're like, yep, let's say we're going to specialize in that and fill up our coffers a bit more. Clayton is aware of the growth and blah, blah, blah. Global, it had a launch pad with Binance. Let's look at the tokenomics. Launch and initial. Private sale December 18th. 0.03 per clay. Private sale round 2. 0.08. Raised 90 million in the first one. That one doesn't say. And then launch pad on Binance. They don't really have. Is that it? Is it all out there? It can't all be out there, can it? Oh. Probably went down like that. Yeah. Change into the metaverse. Individuals. There's two guys, Jae-Soon Han and David Shin. Oh, is that just contributors to this article? Investors. Crescendo Equity. They have shit. Is any Beijing, China, Seoul, South Korea, and TransLink Capital. These like why? Give me one reason to invest in this. Period. Like, no, it's not gonna happen. There's no way. There is no there. You're gonna have to come at me with some serious heat to change my mind in investing in this rug pull. Clayton is now below point, or no, Shador is now below 6 cents. That one's going to continue to. I might be interested if it goes back down to 0.000. If we get to 3 zeros in this shit Dora, I might throw like $100 at it. I might throw $100 at it. All right. Markets continue to crash. Bitcoin 19,859. Ethereum 1540. Cardano blah blah blah. Solana $30.71. Is Solana gonna dip below $30 this weekend? It's a little too late for the poll because I'm gonna wrap this bitch up. Let's see what's going on in the stock market. It is No Right Friday. I forgot. Oh wait, it's not. It feels like Friday. It is Thirsty Thursday. Tomorrow's No Right Friday. We got a 3-banger. We have Labor Day. Labor Day is on Monday, right? Is it Labor Day? Don't wear white. Is that the rule? Don't wear white after Labor Day. Don't white after Labor Day. How long after Labor Day? The rule states that after Labor Day, white should be retired from your wardrobe forever. Like you're only allowed to wear white one time, 1 year in your lifetime. According to the Farmer's Almanac, the concept of not wearing white after Labor Day started in the 19th century, probably to ward off vampires, right? As a way for the upper class as a way from the upper class to separate themselves from the working class. So that's how they did it back in the 19th century. Now they just shame you on Twitter and Instagram, right? They show you their Lamborghinis and Rolexes. But back then, let's see. The concept of not wearing white after Labor Day started as a way for the upper class to separate themselves. Like, what does that even mean? Did the upper class stop wearing white? And the message was like, haha, bitches, we can afford to throw our white clothes in the trash. The history behind the no white after Labor Day rule. And it originates are a little cringeworthy. Talk about a word I'm sick of hearing. Cringe. The rule was invented by an elite group as a way to use fashion to separate those with money from those without. When the summer months were over, affluent residents would leave the city for warmer vacation spots wearing white, representing that you could afford to get out of the city and vacation everywhere elsewhere when the summer ended. Since Labor Day typically represents a rule was established that you shouldn't wear white after Labor Day if you didn't have the money to take fall and winter vacations. So the rule is you shouldn't wear white after Labor Day, but only you shouldn't wear white if you didn't have the money. So you were allowed to wear white if you had money. So this don't wear white after Labor Day, it's still the rich making fun of us, because if you follow, you should wear white after Labor Day if you can afford to take. Why is this still a thing? Is it still a thing? All right, I don't even know. Talk about your tangents. Nasdaq down 219. It continues to bleed. The E-mini S&P down 51. Starting to get a little action to the downside. What are bonds doing? They were at 130, like 5, weren't they? They're now down to 133. Bonds go down, rates go up. Bonds are down like 10 plus points now over the last, like, since the last rate hike. I believe on the last rate, the 75-point basis hike, bonds were at like 143, if I remember correctly. Well, why do we have to remember correctly when we can just go to the chart? When was the last rate hike? Yeah, I mean, it was in the one, it pushed up on 145 and it was around 143, 142 during the last rate hike. These things are Top Gun crashing, right? Like, trying to come up with a cool Top Gun analogy. I blew that. All right, everyone. 66 degrees. I got my windows open, trying to get a little cool off before we get that 106 degree heater today. Tomorrow will be No Right Friday. I will be back 6:30 a.m. PST. Be there or you're in F and Square. Love you all, and a big fat deuces.